touched and I can't be schemed. Roll your when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, 2-0. Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20.
By many accounts, Coach, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go! The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go, son. 57. Lady.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another first and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. Again, he finds an opening. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
On first down, Darnold. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Another good carry there for the NFL's second leading rusher, and we've talked on air, off air about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him.
Well, I'm just going to tell you point blank, it doesn't matter whether he's first or second or even third in the league in rushing yardage. That's not the main deal. It's how he gets those yards and the impact he has on his ball club.
They only get 2 there, but on third and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of 2 there, second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On second down, Cook. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. 3rd and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction.
Hey, foxtrot.
Darnold from the gun. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Well, these sacks are really piling up. Last week, it was a half-dozen sacks. And here's one on the opening drive.
And it has the potential to be what we call a gap, a game-altering play. Because, let's face it, you just mentioned 6 sacks last week. Now, if you're an offense and you saw that on tape, you've got to think to yourself, maybe I bring people in, keep them in, and try and protect my quarterback. It didn't work on that play.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go, team. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Check, check, check.
Throwing, Mariota. Flush to his right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Switch gears, switch gears.
Mariota now. Eluding the pressure right. On the crossing route, complete. It's Cannon. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one good for 26 and a first down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. From the 38, Mariota sliding out of the pocket. He's going to air one out for Anderson. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. From the gun, Mariota. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
2nd down and goal. Mariota. That's caught. It's Thomas. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. And I don't think he got in. He didn't. He's stoned at the 1-yard line. A.J. Boye up to make the tackle.
Brendan, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play because, to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
You got 3 down, 3 down.
On 2nd down, it's Cook. And they got him behind the goal line. Cook goes down for a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Let's go, defense.
1st down, Mariota. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cannon. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Mariota. Incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mariota escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Cannon. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Robbie Anderson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And now look at him go. And he cuts one. Touchdown, Titans. Dalvin Cook, 76 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again,
again.
and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go. Let's do it.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Jadeveon Clowney, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now a draw play with Drake. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Three. Check right 54. Right 54. Hey, here we go. Check 37. Check 37.
On 3rd and short, Drake. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Three.
Brings up 4th down.
I'm coming.
They're indeed going. It's Mariota. That's to his running back, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Drake, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw Mariota. Being chased out left. It's hauled in by Wilson, 6'4" tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 45-yard line. They'll run on first down. Thomas. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Now Mariota. And that is incomplete. Good coverage that time by Malcolm Butler.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Now Mariota on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
On second down now, it's Cook. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Check. 3 down. Watch twist. Oh, wait. Check 50. Big air.
Cook. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. First down, here's the run with Cook. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Chris Jones on the side. Again, 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
On second down, it's Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough.
You don't want no problems with me.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll run for it. Cook. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. After the sack on 1st down, Mariota, and some room to maneuver. And he's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 48. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they take the lead here by a point, 10-9. Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. So we've reached halftime here in Nashville, the Music City, with the Titans out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 15 yards on the play, first down. On first and 10, here's Mariota. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Off the play fake, Mariota. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. On first down, Drake. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. From the 22, Mariota. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Caleb Wilson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front.
Switch. 80 weapon. Under 10. 3. Undercrush. One.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Check back. Slam.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And some room to roam now. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big pickup of 38. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10. Now a run with Cook. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go. Check.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Defensively, they rally the troops to force fourth down after that 7-yard pickup back on first.
Let's get it. Mike's 50.
On fourth down, Darnold. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
First down, Titans, gain of 12.
Hey, wahoo! Twist. Watch the twist.
Darnold from the red zone now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Another try after the first down sack. Darnold into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now, they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Check, check. One. Shoot. Bang. One.
Play action now. Mariota. And he fires one that's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Back to it after the pick six. Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Throwing on second and long. Mariota, and that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Nashville. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. And Wilson has it. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. Running for the shotgun to Drake. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
One.
They go play action. Mariota. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right. And that's caught inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time. And, Charles, I'm just remembering back to the first half when they went for it on fourth, had the opportunity for three, and they didn't get it.
I like when you remember. I love that.
It's rare.
Yeah, but we did talk about this potential situation, right? Their decision to pass up the field goal there changes their thinking on this drive.
Yeah, if they'd kicked that field goal, they'd have the lead. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Marcus Mariota with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Jaguars have retaken the lead. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown. It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. So here we go now as the Jaguars will go for two. Again, it's Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete, but there's a flag down. So let's see what we've got. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding goal.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
95%.
Mariota again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Again, it's Cook. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On first down, Cook. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Gallman. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he's got some space here. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Devin Singletary, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. as his guys are able to regain the lead. Now a toss coming right side. It's Cook, and he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Go, go, go.
Mariota on first down. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. To throw again on second down. Mariota. Open man is Robbie Anderson. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and that'll bring up second down.
That was very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. On play action, Mariota. Wide open receiver complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Mariota now to throw on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Caleb Wilson with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And now they have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run. Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 9.
We're going to sign. 50 seconds to mine.
On 3rd down, it's Cook. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Down 4 late, got to go for it here on 4th down. And here we go on 4th. Darnold. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Singletary. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. On first down, they stick with Singletary. And this time the yards won't come so easy, as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out, young lady. What? Red lady, red lady, young lady. Check three, check three, check three. Young lady, check safety. Check, 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 check. Watch the safety creep. Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare. Tighten up, lady. Tighten up. Check, check. Red lady, check. Red lady. Switch gears, switch gears. Check 4, check 4. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Hey, set. Hey, set.
A toss to Cook. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done.
6 yards. First down, Jaguars.
55. Let's go, D. Let's go.
One last shot now for Mariota. This is brought in by Gibson.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
Today's final score, Titans 31, Jaguars 28.
This ain't nothing for the